Hi, we're on Wikipedia. I just figured out before I could Google what Wikipedia has to say about the word education. Not to be confused with training or learning. Education is the process of facilitating learning or the acquisition of knowledge, skills, values, morals, beliefs, habits, and personal development. Educational methods include teaching, training, storytelling, discussion, and directed research. Education frequently takes place under the guidance of educators. However, learners can also educate themselves. Education can take place in formal or informal settings, and any experience that has a formative effect on the way one thinks, feels, or acts may be considered educational. The methodology of teaching is called pedagogy. Pedagogy? Pedagogy. I don't know. Formal education is commonly divided No. Formal education is commonly divided formally into stages such as preschool, kindergarten, primary school, secondary school, and then college, university, or apprenticeship. In most regions, education is compulsory up to a certain age. There are movements for education reforms such as improving quality and efficiency of education towards relevance in students' lives and efficient problem solving in modern or future society at large, or for evidence-based education methodologies. The right to education has been recognized by some governments and the United Nations. Global initiatives aim achieving a sustainable development goal which promotes quality education for all. Evidence-based education methodologies. What's that? This sounds interesting. EBE. So I don't really understand now. I didn't even start reading, I'm baffled about evidence-based education. So what's the rest then? Education which is not evidence-based. Black holes, for example? Dark matter? I don't know. Evidence-based education, EBE, is the principle that education practices should be based on the best available scientific evidence rather than tradition, personal judgment, or other influences. Evidence-based education is related to evidence-based teaching, evidence-based learning, and school effectiveness research. For example, research has shown that spaced repetition, also spaced training, spacing effect, and spaced learning, leads to more robust memory formation than does massed training, which involves short or no intervals. The evidence-based education movement. Are you kidding me? Has its roots in the larger movements towards evidence-based practices and has been the subject of considerable debate since the late 1990s. However, research published in 2020 showed that there is still widespread belief amongst educators in ineffective teaching techniques such as matching instruction to so-called learning styles and the cone of learning. All right, history. United Kingdom. Newton, Darwin. I will read a little bit and I have to show you really one thing, or actually, there are two. The United Kingdom author and academic David H. Hargreaves presented a lecture in 1996 in which he stated, "Teaching is not is not at present a research-based profession. Teaching is not at present a research-based profession. I have no doubt that if it were, it would be more effective and satisfying. Teaching is not at present a research-based profession." Really strange sentence. He compared the fields of medicine and teaching, saying that physicians are expected to keep up to date on medical research, whereas many teachers may not even be aware of the importance of research to their profession. In order for teaching to become more research-based, he suggested educational research would require a radical change, and teachers would have to become more involved in the creation and application of research. Following that lecture, English policy makers in education tried to bring theory and practice closer together. At the same time, existing education research faced criticism for its quality, reliability, impartiality, and accessibility. Many complicated words in a row, but I want to show you something else. Yeah, I made actually already a video about this word. No one saw it. I know, with my 15,000 million views I have. But still, it's a difference from having 4 views or 0. Anyway, I don't care. That's just straight from Google Dictionary definitions from Oxford Languages. Okay, resilience. I was reading something and I just wanted to make sure that I get the word really what it means, so I can put it into context. The capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, toughness. The often remarkable resilience of so many British institutions. Darwinism. Newtonism. Scientism. The often remarkable resilience of so many British institutions. Yeah, it's funny. Googling stuff is funny sometimes. I leave it here. Thanks. Bye.